So past tense. And that one is future tense. And then now 3 modes. Now just list. You don't need to memorize. Just introducing about the above. After that, to practice. So I will lead you how to practice. And then 3 modes are so imperative mode, and then optative mode, and then last one is conditional mode. So 7 conjugative sign, and 3 tenses, and 3 moods. So okay, now so we will study the first sign is R, and then the first one is present tense with the present tense. Okay, present tense. So in the present tense, we will have so singular repositories, singular one, and then plural refers to plural 2 or 2 plus more. So now person is first person. So for the first person, we use the me. But for the plural, we use the ma. And then for second person, we use si. And for second person plural, we use ta. And then, so that person, so we use di. For that person singular di, and that person plural is, and di. Okay, and that are occasionally dropped. That is one, and di. So now for the present tense, so we need to remember these present tense: mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. So mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. So make a chart. Make a chart like this one: mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. Instead of memorizing, so repeating, many times. So formally, maybe 2 or 3 times, or maybe 10 times is okay. Mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. But so we can forget it. So that is why, wherever we start, so this mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di, we need to recite, we need to chant. And then maybe so in front of your table, when you learn Pali, also you should write down in the pocket or such a piece of sheet of paper sheet. You can write down 1 page. So mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. And also whenever you see that one, okay, one time you read it out. Mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. That mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di. So here you see, when we see this me, that is first person. First person means I. And also singular. First person, I singular. But when we see ma, when we use ma, that is past participle plural, we. Okay, we. So that is whenever we see me, oh, this one referring to the I or present tense. So in this way can be, understood. Me, ma, and then see, second person singular, you a single one. And the ta, you plural, so 2 you, 3 you, like that. So, and then, so that one, D. So D is present tense, that person, singular. So he or she or it. And then anti. So now me, ma, si, ta, di, and di. So these 6 words, even though just 6 sound, very easy to remember. At the same time, very easy to forget them. So that is why repeatedly we should say me, ma, si, ta, di, and di. Me, ma, si, ta, di, and di. So now, at the very beginning, I introduced root dawa. So to run. And to the root dawa, so when we add up conjugation and sign, so we have the, dawa Babel base. Dawa also just to run. Okay, and then now to the that dawa base. So we were at the me. Okay, at the time. So dawa me. Okay, dawa me. But so before the me ma sound, up become landed. So up become the R. So that is why by changing up to the R. So da, wa, mi. So here da, wa, mean to run. Me mean I. So that is why I ran. Da, wa, mi mean I ran. But so I is not directly included, actually ran, but fast person. I ran. I ran. For the I, so we will have the Pali word later. Now just focusing on the verb form. So dawa me, I ran. Okay, so dawa me, I ran. So now, so to notice that one, to the Babel form, so to have the complete Babel form, to the Babel base, we need to add the tense or mood. Okay, so tense or mood like that. So now based on that idea, so we can form verb simply. So dawa plus me. And then so dawa plus ma. And then dawa plus si. So dawa plus ta. And then dawa plus di. And so dawa plus, so this part will be dropped. Okay. So dawa mean to run. Dawa means to run, but me, I. So that is why we will have the, so dawa me. I ran. So to dawa ma, we ran. Okay. But here So dawasi. Only this ma sound, R become long. But the other one no. So that is right here. Dawasi. You singular ran. And then da wa ta. You plural ran. And then da wa di. He, okay, just he. So she also can be he rents or she rents or it rents. And now last one. Da wan di. Da wan di. So they ran. You see, if we know the vowel base, to the vowel base just by adding mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di, we can form Pāli verb easily. We can form Pāli verb easily. Okay, so that is why, and also in reverse order. So if we remove mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di, only vowel base remain. Only vowel base remained. Okay, two vowel base by adding mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di, we will have the present verb. Or by removing mi, ma, si, ta, di, and di, the only one we can understand as the vowel base. Okay, vowel base. So now, so dawami, I ran. Dawama, okay, so here we need to say, so dawa to ran. Okay, starting from that one. So dawa to ran. But dawa me, I ran. Dawa ma, we ran. Dawa si or dawa si also. Dawa si, you singular ran. Dawata, you plural ran. So dawati, he runs. Dawanti, they ran. So dawa to ran. Dawa me, I ran. Dawa ma, we ran. Dawa si, you ran. Dawata, you ran. Dawati, he runs. Dawanti, they ran. Okay. So now, who will practice? Now your turn. So raise your hand if you want to practice. Okay. Dreamer.
Yes.
Okay.
Dawami.
Starting from dawa. Starting from dawa.
Yeah. Dawa. Dawami. Dawama.
Including translation also.
Yeah. Dawa means to run. Dawami, I run. Dawama, we run. Dawasi, you run. Dawata, you run. Dawati, he runs. Davanti, they run.
Okay, 3 times, please.
Yeah. Dawa, to run. Dawami, I run. Dawama, we run. Dawasi, you run. Davatha, you run. Davati, he runs. Davanti, they run. Dawa, to run. Dawami, I run. Davama, we run. Davasi, you run. Davatha, you run. Davati, he runs. Davanti, they run.
Okay. And then now the second one, your name is DT. Okay, now your turn.
Dạ. Đa quá thu rân. Đa quá mí ai rần. Đa quá má quy rần. Đa quá si yu rần single. Đa quá tha yu rần plural. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run. The second time. Đa quá thu rân. Đa quá mí ai rần. Đa quá má quy rần. Đa quá si yu rần single. Đa quá tha yu rần plural. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run. The third time. Đa quá to run. Đa quá mi I run. Đa quá ma we run. Đa quá she you run single. Đa quá tha you run plural. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run.
Okay, well done. And then now next one is Phan Mu Ye. Okay, so open your microphone.
Dạ. Đa quá to run. Đa quá mấy I run. Đa quá má we run. Đa quá she you run. Đa quá tha you run. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run. The second. Đa quá mấy I run. Đa quá má we run. Đa quá she you run. Đa quá tha you run. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run. The third. Đa quá mấy I run. Đa quá má we run. Đa quá she you run. Đa quá tha you run. Đa quá thi he runs. Đa quá thi they run.
Okay, and then now, so Udi meet down. Okay.
Dạ cho con phép con đọc ạ. Đà vã chu run. Đà và mi hai run. Đà và ma quy run. Đà và si you run. Đà và tha you run. Đà và ti he runs. Đà và ti they runs. Đà và chu runs. Đà và mi I runs. Đà và ma we run. Đà và si you run. Đà và tha you run. Đà và ti he runs. Đà và ti they runs. Đà và chu runs. Đà và mi I runs. Đà và ma we runs. Đà và si you runs. Đà và tha you runs. Đà và ti he runs. Đà và ti they runs.
Okay, well done. Okay. So, is there anyone to want to practice? Want to be?
Yes, Sayada, may I try?
Okay, of course you can.
Đa quá to run. Đa quá mí I run. Đa quá má we run. Đa quá si you run. Đa quá tha you run. Đa quá tí he runs. Đa quan tí they run. Đa quá to run. Đa quá mí I run. Đa quá má we run. Đa quá xí you run. Đa quá tha you run. Đòa quá tí, he runs. Đòa one tí, they run. Đòa quá, to run. Đòa hòa mí, I run. Đòa hòa má, we run. Đòa quá xí, you run. Đòa quá thá, you run. Đòa quá tí, he runs. Đòa one tí, they run. Thank you, Sayada.
Okay. And then, so who don't know English, also maybe as you understand in Vietnamese, also you can practice Dawa Mi or Dawa Ma, Dawa Si, Dawa Ta, or Dawa Di or Dawan Di. So in your language also you can translate. It's okay. So who want to practice? Okay, so now the
Dạ,
point.
con đọc ạ.
Yes, you can.
Dạ, alo, nghe không cô?
Yeah.
Dạ, con xin đọc ạ. Đa quá chạy, đa qua mí tôi chạy, đa qua má chúng tôi chạy, đa quá xí bạn chạy, đa quá thá các bạn chạy, đa quá tí anh ấy chạy, đa văn tí họ chạy. Dạ. Đa quá chạy, đa qua mí tôi chạy, đa qua má chúng tôi chạy, đa quá xí bạn chạy, đa quá thá các bạn chạy, đa quá tí anh ấy chạy, đa văn tí họ chạy, đa quá chạy, đa quá mí tôi chạy, đa qua mí tôi chạy, đa qua má chúng tôi chạy, đa quá xí bạn chạy, đa quá thá các bạn chạy, đa quá tí anh ấy chạy, đa văn tí họ chạy.
Okay. And then the other one. So ta ti dan đói. Yeah. Open your microphone.
Dạ, mô Phật, con xin đọc ạ. Đa vá chạy, đa vá mí tôi chạy, đa vá má chúng tôi chạy, đa vá xí bạn chạy, đa vá tha các bạn chạy, đa vá ti họ chạy, đa văn ti chúng tôi họ chạy. Dạ.
Yeah, 3 times.
Đa vá chạy, đa vá mí tôi chạy, đa vá má chúng tôi chạy, đa vá xí bạn chạy, đa vá thá các bạn chạy, đa vá tí anh ấy chạy, đa văn tí họ chạy, đa vá chạy, đa vá mí tôi chạy, đa vá má chúng tôi chạy, đa vá xí bạn chạy, đa vá thá các bạn chạy, đa vá tí anh ấy chạy, đa văn tí họ chạy. Dạ, mô Phật.
Okay. So now, so we all Pali, but forming is very simple. So now we need to notice. So vowel base, and then so these present tense. So these present tense mima, sita, ti, and di are called the vowel ending or vowel termination. Okay, vowel termination. So briefly we can say that VT. So now to the vowel base, if we add the VT or vowel termination, So we will get the, verb form. Verb form. So to, in reverse order, so from the verb form, so if we reduce, the verbal termination, so at that time we will have only the verbal base. So that idea we need to notice, because verbal base are very common to form later verb. So we already introduced here 3 tenses. So now present tense verbal termination to the base, so we have the present verb. If we add the past tense verbal termination, we will have the past verb. If we add the future tense verbal termination, so we will have the future verb. So that is why, verbal base is very important to remember, to note that. Okay. And then now, very basic meaning. So dawa me, I ran, and dawa ma, we ran. So dawa si, you ran singular. Dawa ta, you ran plural. So dawa di, he runs. Dawan di, they ran. So dawa is just to run. Because of me, I ran can be understood. Because of ma, we can be understood. Because of si, you singular can be understood. Because of ta, you plural present tense can be understood. Because of di, he singular or that person singular present tense can be understood. And because of and we can understand the present and that person plural they. Okay. So now dawa mimi I ran. If we want to say I am running. So in Pali, we don't have the, such a continuous tense. So that da, wa, mi. So based on the context, I ran or I am running or I do run. So these 3 senses can be understood. So I ran or I am running or I do run. I do run. So surely I ran. I do run. Definitely I ran. Okay, so but that is why, we don't need to learn the such a continuous tense or something. Just I ran is okay. But later in the sentence, we can understand. In the context, we can understand. So now dawa me, basically 3 meanings. I ran, I am running, I do run. Okay. So to so da wa ma. So basic meaning is we ran or we are running or we do run. So in this way can be understood. So to da wa si, basic meaning you ran or you are running or you do run. So to, dawata. So you ran, you are running, you do run, And then Dawati, he runs, he is running, he do run or does run. Okay, the same. So to last one, Dawandi. So they ran or they are running or they do run. So in this way, can be understood. So the last two meanings are based on the context, based on the Thai expression or something can be understood. That is why, Dawami, I ran also okay. Dawama, we ran. Dawasi, you ran. So, and Dawata, you ran. And Dawati, he runs. Dawanti, they ran. Okay. So, in Pāli easy, that information are also, you see. Now, in the connected with this verb form, so one information here I already introduced. So to the verb base, if we add the verb termination, we will have the verb form. From the verb form, if we reduce verb termination, so verb base remain. Okay, verb base remain. So that is one idea. And also the other one. So here, one thing. So before ma or ha. So a becomes a. So that one also we need to notice. Here example is so dawa and the mi becomes da wa mi. And dawa plus ma become the da wa ma. So this one also we need to notice. Okay. So now, so one more thing you need to practice based on this idea. In Pāli easy, so there are so many verbs are provided. So here exercise. Now find out the basis of the following verbs. So find out the basis of following verbs. So the first one is wasati. So wasati means he lives. Okay. So now from that one, at the very beginning, so to the verb base, if we add the verb termination, we will have the verb form, complete form. From the complete verb form, if we remove verb termination, so only the verb base. Now, so exercise is, find out the verb base of the following verb. So the first one is here was D. The first verb is here was D. So now I will do the sample exercise. So that was D is wasa and the D. So if we remove this D, so base is wasa. So the meaning of the wasa D is he lives. So that is, and this wasa base mean, to live. To dwell, sorry, to dwells. So to dwell. In this way, this wasa D, we need to separate. Wasa is verb base and D is verb termination. If we remove this D, only wasa. This wasa is verb base. So, and the meaning of verb base is to dwell. So in this way, here you need to do the exercise. Okay, so now here one exercise is, was a D, and then nisi the D, and then so gotcha D, and then agacha D, and then so data D, and then say D, and then otaha D, and then abagacha D, and then outdated D. Okay, so exercise number E is find out the basis of the following verbs by removing this D. So here was sa and nisida and so on. But the meaning also you need to provide. So wasa D mean he dwells. But the meaning of wasa mean to dwell. Okay, the meaning of wasa mean to dwell. So for now, so 15 minutes already. This one, I will write down in our classroom. So please enjoy the classroom for your practice. Okay, because to save time and also to check your progress also at the time. So mistake or so right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Just do the exercise. So in Vietnamese also you can write down, no problem. So the other assistant teacher will check in Vietnamese. So I will check in English. So that is please do the exercise. Okay, so this exercise A, B, C, I will give the assignment in our classroom. So now so now lesson 1 we finish. So that is why I will go to our classroom. Please try to join the classroom now. 37 people already, 37 students already. Okay. Last week, one student asked how to type the Pāli in computer. So that one also I will share. Maybe based on your device, that will be different. So actually, so we see the Roman, so Pāli keyboard, you see, in the browser you can type. So Roman Pāli keyboard. At that time, under the here Pāli keyboard, Pāli Tipitaka. Okay, now in that website, so we can, for the Windows laptop, we can download the Pāli. So click on that. Here you see US Pāli, and then just so maybe kilobyte size. So you can click, you can download that one. Maybe so UK Pāli or US Pāli. The past two, you can download it. Okay, but for the so at that time we are doing is here how to install, also here installation instruction also here, you see. Reading that one for the Windows 10 or something like that, for example, Windows 10. So actually you can, after downloading the first one, after downloading, so this Pāli keyboard, okay, so just click, double click, you can install easily. You can, after installation, so now, so English US Pāli has been successfully installed in this way. So after that, go to the, in the settings, so control panel and under the language. So at the time, maybe add language at the time here, you see this option, click on the option. After clicking on the option, so here, add an input method. So add and click on the add the input method. So after clicking that, so you will see this one, so keyboard. So keyboard here, US Pāli keyboard. Okay, so select that one. After that here, add. So you can see that website also, just write down the, Pāli keyboard in this way. And then, so use language list or recommended, so under that one, click and use the desktop language bar when so available, and so after that you can use that. So you can type that one. So for the typing also here, instruction is under this one. So to type, so actually just all the shift key is not necessary. So shift key is not necessary. Maybe order and Y we can get the nya. So because there's a capital letter, that is a shift key. So just order control also not necessary. So order plus Y, and order plus, E, we have the, allow this one. So order plus A. So order plus E, I, order plus Ha. Maybe they are not necessary. Order plus U, we have the U or something in this here, or the letter. So in this, you see A, and then E, U, and then so here sa, da, ta, da, da, na, da, da, and then nga. In this, you see. So in that website completely, you can see that. And then for Mac OS. So now let's go back to that. So for the Mac OS, the easy Unicode. So click on that and download easy Unicode. So after that here instruction, so download the Pāli keyboard zip, open zip file, and easy Unicode, and so on. And so reading that one, and so we can install that one. So typing is the same, but in Windows laptop, the Mac OS, we use the option key, no other key there, instead of option key. So option key we can write down. Maybe some in the YouTube also you can type how to install Pāli keyboard like that. In the YouTube also with the video tutorial. Also you can search there. Okay, and then now in our classroom, so I will make it the assignment. So at the time, if you have difficulty to type with the so laptop or something, so you can use your handwriting on paper. After that, take a picture. So take a picture. So and then, so for example here under the classwork, so now practice Pāli writing. So that one, to do the exercise, okay, I will open with the another account. So here class code also already. So through the class code also you can join. Now I will join class. Now I join it. So here Pāli grammar. So put on. And then under the classwork, maybe due date already. So now I can submit that one. So view your work. So here, hand it in. Sorry. The other way also we can submit that one. So for example, now I will give one assignment for the another account. So for example, now classwork. So find out the basis of the following bobs, that is heading. So and then when the instruction is find out base, and second one give the meaning to then. Okay, so in this way. Now I will do the because 1 week 1 hour, so at the time, so if we practice one by one, it will take long time. So maybe later also we will do that way also, but at the time we will the remaining exercise. So in the such a classroom we will continue. So just sample it, then we will do that. Be dwells, for example, now. So exercise for lesson 1. Not just simple, that is just only one line. So now I will add the link, and then so here a student can copy what that file. So and then here I won't give the due date. So due date is limited, so you can you can do the exercise when you are available. So the time convenient for you. Okay, so now so I will put the assignment. Okay, now so in the other account, this one is next account as a student. So here, it's assigned. So no new date now. That one I click. And then, so now I can type this one, so directly. But if I can't type that one, so here, view your work. Under the view your work, you can click that. So, and also, sorry. So I need to give the PDF file also at the time. So view detail. So under the view detail, here, this one is unsubmit. Where? Sorry, not this one. Oh, sorry, I made mistake. Yeah, this assignment. Now, so here, view instruction. Okay, so when we click in view instruction, now, so you can type directly. So if you can type, you can write down handwriting in paper and take a picture. So after that here, add or create. So click on that, add or create. So after that, here maybe Google Drive or some where you vote. So commonly Google Drive or maybe not see Google Drive here, upload also, or My Drive, see a browse, you can type. So for example, here my file, one of my picture. So one of the shortcut one of my file, so I can submit. So for example, one picture. So now this Pāli easy, or that one is a picture. Click on that. So after that here, upload. Now upload it. So because megabyte is a little bit bigger, so that doesn't take time. So we can change the other one. So that is scan file is better. So scan file is better. So or PDF file by scanning and the PDF file. Which one is available? Only one. Short note. So or maybe just picture, just a picture. Because nowadays, the file size of those pictures are also bigger. That is, it take time, and so at the time maybe some problem for you to submit your assignment. So that is a PDF file or some days okay. For example, now here I will choose one picture. Okay, now this picture is not so big. Upload it, only kilobyte. Okay, now already submitted. Now this file here, edit. Sorry. take time. So, but fine is, directly you can type. Sorry. Now from the same account, that is one. Sorry, what happened?
Substance so that we can do by ourselves. Please.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can use, right. So just test it.
Yes.
Later, so even though
Yeah,
maybe
and
first time little bit difficult,
Yes.
later
Yeah.
if you are familiar with that will be
Yes.
easy for you. Yeah. Okay, so now time is over. So is there any question?
Excuse me, dear Sarah.
Yes.
Dear Sarah, so when we click on the link and we type directly, dear Sarah, and after
Of course.
typing the answer, that how we can submit, dear Sarah?
At that time, after closing that one, so for example, yeah, I will show you. Now, as a student account, I will open that one. Now here, this one is, in the under the class. Now this one is new exercise. Now click on that. So after the here, this link you can click. And then after that, you can type your answer, for example, one is base, sorry. So what's up? And then after that meaning is, so to dwell and so on. So, and then, no, so here, you don't need to save that one, just close. And then, so, your what? Sorry, what is it? So here, view your work. You can see, view your work. Now, sorry, yeah. So you should go back, not directly. So after that, instead of click on directly, view your work. Click on view your work. So after that here, you can click this one. So now after answering, okay, now, so at the time, view detail. Yeah, view detail. So view detail here, hand in, click on the hand in. So I will show you again. So firstly, now in the classroom, in the classwork. So after that, this one is, find out the business of the following. Click on that. And then here, view your work. Okay, view your work. And then here, and the view details, you need to click on view details. And then, so for who are handwriting, so add or create, click on that one. But directly, if you answer here, so you save and then just click on hand in. So now I click hand in and then again hand in. So here become the answer mate. So maybe if you think your answer is wrong, so that is that you want to, make correction at that time, click on the answer mate and answer mate. And you can check again and you can write or something like that.
Yes, Sarah.
Okay.
So it means that after we type in on the word, on the documents, and then we will hand in. So when we hand in, it means that we submit this data.
Right. If you click on the hand in, so in some, maybe in the tablet or in some application will be handed in. But here, after hand in, so become the and submit.
Yes,
Okay.
Sarah.
So
If we
now
want to
when you
correct-
see and submit, you already submitted that me.
Yes. So
Right.
unless that we want to correct it again, so that we click on unsubmit and then we make the corrections and then we hand in again
Right.
for submission. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it please, this Sarah. Thank you so much,
Okay.
this Sarah.
Okay. Okay. Who is there any question?
This exercise, do we need to do it or we just be, or this is just an example?
So now this one is just sample. So I will submit assignment, new one. The whole, all of those I will type.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
So this is an example.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this Sarah. Yeah, for the Pāli Math Easy with the PDF 5, may this are sent to the class group, and then later
Okay.
on the student can have the PDF 5 of Pāli Math Easy material this are. Yeah.
Okay.
Cho gửi rồi. Cậu gửi cho lớp đấy. Là chúng con gửi lại.
Dear Zeda, how can type the check letter before the verbal space? The symbol before the dot.
It's okay. At the very beginning, if you can't find, so that one is a bit difficult. Just base is okay. That is why now, just base and verb termination, no root yet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Maybe so instead of from the books, it's from my Google Drive. Okay. So in our admin group also, I sent this file. You can share that one also, please. In our Bible group also, I sent that one. Okay, later the admin will share that.
Dạ, chúng con sẽ gửi lại. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So if no more questions, so let's stop here by saying sadhu.
Yeah.
Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Zeda.
Sadhu.
Yeah, thank you so
Cô ơi,
much,
cho con
Zeda.
hỏi hôm nay về nhà có làm bài tập không cô?
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much,
Sadhu,
Sarah.
sadhu,
Thank
sadhu.
you.
Thank you so
Good
much,
night
Sarah.
and Sikihatu,
Thank you so
Sarah.
much.
Thank you so much.
Your lecture is excellent. Thank you so much. We love your lesson very much.
Chào